It always hurt the most after a hard day at work. To come home to find nobody here waiting for her, with a hug and a sympathetic ear anymore. To have to make her own cup of tea. It had been almost 2 years since he left, but the pain hadn't really lessened at all. She still sometimes had to stop herself calling out his name when she opened the front door. When the loneliness had really taken hold, and it got to the point where even her boss was commenting on it, she went to the doctor and was prescribed an antidepressant. But she had stopped taking them about 2 months ago, didn't like the numb feeling she had when she was on them. The numb feeling made her feel as if she had imagined him, but she hadn't. He had been real, and he had been hers. For those magical few years when her life seemed perfect, and she was always happy, always smiling. She hadn't smiled in a very long time. What was the point? He wasn't here to make her smile. It made her angry when people told her to try to move on, to find somebody else, to get on with her life. She didn't want to find somebody else. Her life wasn't complete without him. Her day-to-day life bored and irritated her. How do people live like this? The same habits, the same routines, the same schedule every single day. Why bother? Talking to people never seemed to help. In fact, even her closest friends seemed irritated by the subject now, bored by it, and by her. Right after it had happened, they were always around. She never seemed alone. They were there for her. They were her friends, her support, no matter how depressing she was to be around. It wasn't always like this. She had never been boring before he left. She remembered when her friends had loved her company, loved being around her. But she's no longer the same person she was. She had become a shell of her former self. The person she had been, left when he did, was taken with him that day. She didn't want to be like that anymore. She was tired of feeling like a burden, an annoyance that was tolerated because of her grief. No, she wouldn't be like that. She refused to be like that. She was going to do something about it.